Hello again, welcome back for another daily Bind of Isaac Repentance. It is now December 21st, 2025. Okay, well, daily was just like all kinds of hell. We'll just play another fun eating run, why not? Seed here is D6K9 6MCN. Judas' Shadow, huh? Just for that roam? I guess I could have took advantage of that and just self-sacrificed myself, assuming that worked that way. With this metronome. I'm assuming maybe it would. But I wasn't thinking, man. Spider. I'm getting rid of metronome, though, because, like, it's not that great, and two, I don't want to die. Having, like, Plan C or some shit. I don't trust it, man. I'm gonna try to go for a magic mush. I have a good feeling. Or not. I'm just bullshitting. Close. Weather's been warming up even more today. It's been great. It's gonna be a green Christmas this year, too. Let's see. 4 more days to Christmas. Holy shit. We're going to be in New Year's pretty soon, too. That's crazy. Of course, the time of the video is going to be past that. Yeah, I know, because of backlogs. But you know what I mean. Good times. What am I coming in here for if I'm broke? Like going to the dollar store without any coins? Alright, this is good. Twisted pair. We got 2/3 conjoined too. Sweet. Better deal than the freaking deal I got from the daily. Holy shit. I'm surprised it survived that long. I'm even surprised too. I got the boss rush. And beat it. You know how much I sacrificed? Speed down. Fool. Goodbye, asshole. Tell your friends in hell that I sent you. Bad gas. We're doing a lot better than the daily. Try to get so much patience with that run, and it's like, nope. Fuck you. That's just what happens with the game. Pause, I guess. Like, why not? Can be useful for certain occasions, and all that, so it's got a little bit more use than metronome. Oh, look at that. I didn't even know that it was there. Been doing more research stuff, like... Found a little bit more things today, but man, when you look at stuff that are like, you know, 60, 70 years old, you know, like... information, like, there's only so much you can go off of, right? Like, things just not digitized, no shit. Like, I mean, there was no, well, digitized as in like Facebook, you know, unless somebody posted something that could be relevant, which is, it's gonna be next to none for stuff I'm looking for. You're lucky it might be in a history book or something. Like its own kind of historical book for the area and for the timeline and circumstances. You might find some stuff in it, which I did find. Though I had to pay $60 for a book, right? Plus like shipping. And it's an obscure book that came out years ago. It's it's a very niche book, I would describe it, right? So it's a community effort thing, a small town thing and all that. And it was like this big sophisticated 500 plus page book. It was like incredible. And I'm really looking in there for like specific names of people or whatever, right? Because they don't have them in the library here, because like I'm so far away from that town. And then even the neighboring towns, they don't even have the books either, because I tried checking there for the libraries. So I had to buy the book. You know, it's fine that I bought the book, right? It's a piece of history too, talking about some things in a town that I only grew up in for a very short amount of time, that I have pretty much like very little memories of, right? So it's a piece of obscure history. I'm just checking here. I already did like the side path mom before for fun. Might be another book I might look into from them. Won't be as expensive, but just something to think about. They have more expensive books than that, but those were like usually out of print from like many decades ago and stuff. So it's like, okay, I don't really need those so much, because I think a lot of those were already digitized anyways from like universities or something in the area. So I won't need that. We're not in the area. They're like much further away from that area, but you get what I'd say. Why the pod didn't work, man? I know why it didn't work. I moved around and shot. Well, not move around, but I was shooting around. That's why. It stops it. It seems like there's a glitch with the 0 numbers showing up on the stats like that. I think, or maybe it's meant to be like that, because it's stats I gained from the room from the random stats up and down from this trinket, but still, like, it's just throwing me off to where it's like, I think it might be glitching. A herp a derp nerp. Another nice little devil item here. More damage, that's cool. Unlike our daily, we didn't get a single bit of damage up. Just a bunch of tears. Speed and other little things. Well, the one thing we needed the most was damage. We had all those hearts too, and it's like, despite that, it's just, man, I just got overwhelmed. It was my sense of free will was just draining. I just wanted to just, well, not free will, you know, my sense of oh, what's the word? My sense of will to live on the run was diminishing fairly quickly. I was like thinking and optimistic. I was like, oh, I'm going to get something of this. You know, I'm going to get this thing from this room, surely. Oh, well, I guess I didn't get it there. Maybe boss rush. Oh, no, I guess there wasn't so much there. I guess I'm just going to have to survive. I maybe the boss room would give me something. Oh, no, not really. Amnesia, the Dark Descent. Thank you. Now, some people might call it nuts and be like, oh, you buy a $60 book to look for, like, a little bit of information of something that isn't super significant, but it gives a little bit of a context to something greater. Kinda greater. Like, yeah, I mean, basically, like, it's... may not seem like much, but It all adds up over time. I found with my research and everything that I've been doing the last like couple of years, I say, maybe 3, about 3 at this point. I would say that it's all building up into this consistency, right? So I go off like a little bit of information of something. Also, pussy tail, pussy. I don't know the hell that came from. Anyways, it goes off with like a little bit of information, right? And that's a clue. Sometimes it may not even be anything to really go off of. It's just like as in like a trail to something, right? Like, how do I describe it? Like, sometimes you have enough context clues. So in some cases, I did have context clues to be like, okay, so it's in such and such town, and then you have like, you know, a reference of a name of something, right? And then you can go from there with using newspapers and other kind of resources to like expand on that more and more to get it more of a kind of a context of what's happening here, right? And so over time, you kind of pull these resources, of course, with like, oh yeah, here's such and such town. You know, between this timeline, like this was going on. And so you kind of see that. And then you see like, you know, you see names within that. You see like other things that might be going on too. So you get something like, it gives you enough information to where like, it's like, okay, we can find like this kind of information and here's some people we could reach out to. And then it expanded more and more, you know, like earlier this year, like there was expanded even further with that. And there's still more questions to ask, more things to find out from that, from more people to find out, talk to. And then it leads to more other things, right? And then it leads a timeline too with a specific person. It's like the main focal point, essentially, about the years of their life going on, right? And so it kind of fits, it kind of starts to build a timeline of this person's life. And so to do that, you have to start on certain reference points, right? Stuff that is known about, stories that was told, like stories that was told, like references from other people years ago. And then you also look into, like, you know, document searches, right? Like, it could be something outside of newspapers. Newspapers do help because they kind of give you a clue on people's names, events that were going on. This person's tied to such and such. And it gives you information at times to go, you know, from key events or key whatever stuff, enough to where it's like you can go seek this information from state records or government or federal records. And then that gives you more information to expand on the context of what was going on exactly with this person, these circumstances. And then you can use that information to look up almost got like lost my deal there. And then from there you might even find new names. I might as well take it. Because I think we could get conjoined from this if we get a conjoined friendly item. And then from there, you can find, like, other names. And then those other names can lead to sometimes, like, other events tied to this main person you're looking for. Or you can kind of see what was going on this person's life before, during, and after the main person you're looking for. Because sometimes it can lead to, like, other things of this other person, which leads to other people. The whole thing's crazy. I'll say that, like. And then there's also the super. There's like, okay, so you have like the obvious level stuff, right? Where it's like, okay, this is enough context clues to where it's like, I know where to search for this kind of stuff. I know the, like, the places to look into that kind of thing, right? It's like, okay, I know the resources to use, like newspaper archives, certain government records, certain, like, search character. Oh, that's pretty good. Search parameters. Oh, Lucky Foot's really good too. Oh, good pills for now on. That's all right. So that stuff, it's like easy, right? Then you go below that, which is one where it's like, you have a general idea of what this person was kind of up to, but you were told very little about it. So then you know at least where they lived at the time. Oh, we have Libra. Did that actually fuck up a lot more than I thought it would? Balancing things out? I don't know. Maybe it would be fine. Anyways. So you get a reference to something. Well, I guess this occasion, I was looking up this main person a couple of years ago, and I came across an obscure article from a newspaper, like in Missouri, right, for example. And this was never known about with this main person I was looking into. Like, nothing at all about, like, this such a significant event. And then it listed a year and about when this thing happened, and then with an interview, and then I looked into later on with let's see, I'm trying to remember all the details. I think I then had like this place to look into the record about the timeline. They found the record with information to it, and then I got more off of that. And then I expanded my search further for another agency that would have additional records than I did. And then it gave me even more things. And so those things I got from that second record is now leading me currently with looking into these key people mentioned on this second record that was tied to this main person. It's crazy. It's a spider web. So right now, as it stands, I'm the person that was, I don't know if I ever talked about it or not, like, there is barely any information about it. Like, only on like a census record or something. That was it. And the name is so common, too. Like, it's such a common name that it would make it just even more difficult to figure out. I mean, I even tried different parameters, the specific city, surrounding cities, different things, and I just cannot find any kind of, like, anything outside of the census record. So it's kind of a dead end with that, which it ends up for me to like sending a letter to somebody who I don't even know. I do not even know. But they're tied to a person who was associated with this main person. And that person they were tied to, a parent of theirs, died like several years ago. And you might be thinking, well, what's the point of contacting this other person that, you know, that might not even have much of a reference to, you know, whoever, whatever. You're the main person, possibly. Well, I would say, well, that's just it right there. I just kind of gave it away. There's a possibility that person could have associated with that other person at the time, somehow, before moving with the mother. Possibly. I don't even know. And so, and then also asking that person too, why am I getting explosive shots coming out my ass like that? Like, hello game, don't be doing that dirty shit to me ever again, you motherfuckers. Oh, bitchin'. I'm glad I did that, because usually one hard deals could be ass. Sometimes. We are close to death. So it's like, so you have that, right? So then you have the, you make a discovery and then it kind of leads into bigger discoveries with more and more information. So it's like a trickling effect, right? It's like, yeah, like a little bit of droplets and then it becomes like more than droplets. It becomes like a little bit of a stream and then it starts becoming more and more of a flow of things. So that's how I describe with the information. You find like a little thing and then it starts to like become bigger and bigger. That's what was happening there for that part. And then, oh, that's so nice. And what other scenarios I had with it. So like, so you got the super obvious, then it's like the accidental discovery that leads into bigger things. Then there is something that, like, I can't even solve because this is where the information is so obscure. I might as well take this here because why not? That is so absurdly obscure. Like, I have no reference points, timelines, nothing. Right? Well, a couple things that was tied to this person. It's one of which could be. This is just speculation. The other one is just a story that was told and nothing outside of that, like additional. Like it's. Now I have. Well, I guess one place they didn't even get back to me, so I need to like email them, I guess, because maybe they didn't get my message, my email, because I did it in this weird, like online filling out thing, whatever, and something tells me there was something I saw on the screen that looked like as if, oh yeah, you know, confirm to make sure to send this or something. I feel like that was probably what was showing what my preview of my message was before sending it, and it didn't. It wasn't an email, it was just an online site thing. Probably email them and reference it to that, and if they didn't receive it, I might just reply it with it, that information. That one is really up in the air because of like how ancient that information would be for that. It would be such a what if too, if it did happen. If something did happen with it. I'm kind of strongly leaning on, based on kind of records kind of circulating around that time. Like there's a strong indication that there's something more with it than what I have on hand. And pretty much a lot of those people that time are dead. So, and that's unfortunate. Like, it's not so much of me like not doing it a lot sooner. It's more lines of like, well, I guess it's a little bit of that, but I think the most, man, I'm getting fucking obliterated by these shots. Like, I don't know why they're exploding when they're near me like that. I'm not even getting near the enemies that explode, I don't think, but I don't know what the hell the deal is. Be more careful, silly. And then this other thing I'm looking into, which is even more obscure, right? Okay, so the last thing I was talking about, then you have this obscurity to some degree, but you have some records, but you're not sure whether there's anything beyond that point or not, right? You don't know. So you have that ordeal. Then you have something that is even beyond that, where it's like you have no reference point to anything. You have no records to anything. And you're just going off by a story that doesn't have a timeline, doesn't have a location. It's as abstract as it can be. Holy fuck. I'm going to die. And that one I'm using. So I'm trying to get records that could possibly, well, it would open up more information about this main person, right? But then it would also, in addition to that, like leaving up more information, it would also leave up like locations potentially. And these locations, followed by these timelines, followed by like whatever else that can be found in the documents, they would have it would create like a better time. Well, first off, it would help refine more the timeline for other things I've been researching with this main person up to this point, right? Now let's try something here. Okay, because we're already max stats of everything, because nothing else is going to get balanced out, apparently. What was I saying? Okay, so the records in question might have a key to figuring out like a timeline of these different series of events that may lead up to opening up a little further of, okay, well, this such and such thing might have happened around here, around this timeline, right? And then from there, like, find the proper channels to, like, contact whoever to look into, like, further information for us. You know, for me, I mean. Not you guys. Me. Anyways. Oh, the stabbing knives and can't seem to kill the beast. Anyways. Hotel California. Anybody? Actually, why the hell did I get the fucking red hearts like that? Like, I just realized that. I could have got, like, the effect going on. I don't know. But anyways. It's an iceberg. Obscurity to not so, to like not so obscure. To self-discovery. Or not self-discovery. To like, making my own discovery with things that lead up to further things. It's kind of like detective work too, really. I've never put this much energy to like something like this before. Like I've done research over the years, but nothing like this. This is something different. Also, we might be able to make it the boss, right? Hush in time, just for shits and gaggles if we want to. Am I up for the challenge? What is this? Coupon. Or we might be able to get something here. Try it. You know what? Well, I guess it's kind of fucked there because... Well, I could get a devil deal. Do I really want to go for... Hush for fun? Try it. Glitch Crown is not bad. Also, Curse of... I don't know what the hell anything is again. Thank you. You fuck asses. Game's trying to kill me or something. And so this letter that's going out, this was a discovery. So this is the thing that was like a self-discovery thing that led to more information. So that's where that context fits for that. If it makes sense. And so reaching out this it's going to be weird for them. It's going to be weird for me too. Even if they don't know who the hell this person is, they probably don't. Let's be real. They probably do not. Like, I have my doubts. This person was born, like... I don't know. 10, 15 years plus, like... Or whatever. I don't know how old they are exactly. But, like, 10... Let's say 10 plus years after this main person was interacting with this, this woman or whatever. Might have, but I don't know. We're not gonna do Hush. Like, I know, like, I missed the time, but I kind of did deliberately there. Kind of looking around and having fun. I'm aware I could have made it in time. Alright, no deal. Got the Polaroid, alright. The obscurity just haunts me. It's killing me. And I must confess, I still believe. Still believe. Uh-huh. It's been a crazy ride. gonna come a point. It's gonna be a while because there's so many angles, there's so many people interconnected in this web. But there's gonna come a point someday to where it's like I have pretty much probably hit a dead end as much as I can. There are certain trails that go cold. Like I've already was looking into somebody, and I mean they're pretty much ceased, right? Like they're dead. This other person, they're dead. They're like they're dead ass dead. And so it's like, okay. I mean, the next logical thing is like, all right, find anyone that knows them, is related to them. Like, okay, well, this person was an only child, so that just like narrows it down even further. They didn't have any kids that I'm aware of, unless like there was something tied with a trustee or whatever that was private in court. And that's all like not public record. Nothing I could find with probate stuff, so it's like except for a trustee that was established. I guess there was that. I could reach out to them probably. That's gonna be like we got a little friend here. That one's gonna get tricky because we're not tricky. Well, it's not like I'm asking information for trustee stuff that's private or whatever. It's like if I can at least figure out did this person have heirs or not. And is there an obituary somewhere? Like, that's essentially it, right? Or maybe I'll ask him about, like, you know, how was the person's demeanor? You know, what was it like to be around him? You know, like, just stuff like that. Because I have, like, I've never met this person. Oh, yeah, we got this shit going on, don't we? Echo chamber's so fucking good. Let's go around the map first. Get some charges and then decide. I might be just taking Echo Chamber with me, but if we can get our key, that'd be pretty sweet. I'm not holding my breath unless we can get something. We get enough charges. We do have battery buddy, I guess, yeah. And there's a couple other people. Oh, we're going to get charges. Good. There's also a couple of people that was associated with this other person, too, that I could get a hold of. Well, one now, but the other one just passed away. Like, not too long ago. So I'm holding off. Gonna, like, contact them for a little bit. To grieve with their family member that passed away, so because I just so happened to can't come across that, like shit. Because that was one of the people I was going to think about contacting too before. All right, shit. Chaos is fine, but I think the orb's gonna be better. Orb. Oh, it's like Five Nights at Freddy's, right? Yeah, I only know about it by memes and little snippets of the Five Nights at Freddy trailer. That's my reference point. Like, that's it. And shit posts. Apologies to the fans out there. Oh, there we go. That's the thing I wanted from my freaking day. Like, I like Parasitoid. He's got it. How did he get it? Actually, you know what? I think I'm getting this down pat. Yeah, I am. Look at that. Everybody. I don't know. I wasn't really like choosing anything there, to be honest. I just like wasn't much interested in stuff there. Guppy's tail is doing some work. Let's see. Did it because I want those extra shots. Of all things, the Guppy's tail, it's like, okay, I don't want the Ipecac. I fucked up. I was trying to get the self-feeding tears. Let's see. Eyes, 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 eyes. I'm going to do it that way so I don't, like, screw something up there. That way I can find my Thinkerums. Do some secret stuff. So yeah, sending a letter out. Okay, here we go. Dub, 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 dub. Got our stats back because of the whole like synergy with that quad shot and that. I think that's what it was. Forgive me now is fine, but no, I got the wrong thing. I was trying to get the flight. Whatever. The flight doesn't matter too much because, like, we don't really need the defense. I'll tell you why. Because we're so powerful. But yeah, it's going to be, like, it's going to be awkward. I'll admit it's awkward, but, like, this person is tied to this mother. And it's like, and this father too. Whatever. Oh, I fucked up. Trying to get for something else just for funsies. Dad's key. 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 Just to like make a Satan, just to prolong this run for fun. Should've got a chocolate milk now I think about it. Shit. That one I wasn't really interested in choosing what to grab there. But no, it's gonna be very interesting because it's like, okay, let's actually go back, use the key, come back, and then reroll. That way I can, like, get more charges and stuff. Like, let's say this person just doesn't have a clue, right? They get this letter dropped in their lap. And they're going to be wondering a lot of things. It's like, first off, it's like, how the heck did this person know who I am, found my address, sent me a letter, and is talking about all these, like, things I don't even know about. Right? Yeah. I mean, I gave her some context of how that was found, how they were associated. Okay, we can get, like, something here. Let's see. Dice, 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 dice. Goodbye. There's my R key. There's my baby. All right. R, 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 R. I was like, what was going on in my head? I was like, R, 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 R. It was just like, make it stop. All right. We're not going to get a charge here. I'm just going to grab whatever. The jelly beans. The beans of jellies. Blessed are we that we are jelly. Oh, wafer. Oh, no. I'm going to get... We don't need the wafer. Shot. 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 No, it doesn't work that way. We did get stats, though. It's good to say a one line of knives, a bunch of them. A bunch of steely knives that can't kill the beast. Freaking arcade. Yeah, fuck yeah. I deserve this after, like, my daily was so abysmal. But yeah, the person would be, like, all kinds of confused. It'd be like... I mean, I left my contact information, too, because, like, here's the thing. If I did enough digging on Facebook, I might find this person. Might. Right? It's a big fucking might. It's a large-ass city, too. There's a problem. And that's, like... And another issue, too, is... Facebook hasn't been as easily, like... user-friendly, especially for older people. This person would be kind of up there. So, like, if I send a message or something, it could forever end up in their spam box. And they don't even know it. Swear to God. I sent something to somebody many years ago. Not many years ago. Just like a couple of years ago, maybe a little longer. They didn't even look. I know because, like, you can see the, like, the scene on there or whatever. At what time or what day and all that stuff. Nothing. They don't even know they even have the message. And they're a little bit up there, too, in their age. I'm not saying old people are like that. I'm just saying, like... The UI is just overly complicated. The settings are in such shitty places. And plus, adding on Facebook may or may not be, like, obvious for some people, too. And even if I add them on Facebook or something, if I made a Facebook account, use my name and all that stuff, like, they don't know who the hell I am. They won't accept the invitation because it's like, who the fuck are you adding me or something, right? And you try to message them and it ends up in the spam box. Like, what else can you fucking do outside of that? Because that's happened a number of times. Oh, I took the wrong fucking path. What the fuck was wrong with me? No! I wasn't thinking! I was thinking it was like the fucking chest from, like, the Isaac floor. What the hell? Oh my god. I had the R key. I was meaning to go down the void portal. I was literally thinking about the void portal after beating Blue Baby, and I was gonna go back. Son of a bitch. That checked my ass. I had an R key. I had all this good stuff. Motherfucker. Anyways, I guess I'll just end the run now. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.